So in the last session, we have discussed about creating the Salesforce account. So how to create a new Salesforce account, and which is a free developer account when which is a lifetime account. And what was the navigation to create that new Salesforce account we have discussed. And then once the Salesforce account has been created, then how can we log in into that? Then how can we log in into that Salesforce account by using the login.salesforce.com URL we have discussed. Now, so in today's session, we'll see the overview of the Salesforce account, what features has been given by Salesforce by default to us, and which feature is available at what place. We'll see practically. And then we'll see the sum of the latest features which has been given by Salesforce to us inside the Salesforce account. We'll see practically today here. So now let's see. So when you go to your Salesforce account, in order to log in into the Salesforce account, we are using a URL called as login.salesforce.com. So I think most of the people has created your own Salesforce accounts with that navigation which I shared yesterday. And along with that, I have placed a PDF file also inside your drive. There I have clearly described how to create your own Salesforce account, what is the navigation, everything we have discussed. Now, so let's go back to our Salesforce account and then what features has been given by Salesforce. So this is the Salesforce account which has been created by us yesterday in the last session. So this is the look and feel and the overview of the Salesforce application. So now as soon as whenever we are logging into the Salesforce application, so this is the user interface will be visible to you. So in this user interface, we are having so many features are there. We'll see what features has been given by Salesforce one by one. Now, so now when you go to this application, on the top left corner, Salesforce is providing one image here. This is an image. Now, this image is indicating this application has been built by the Salesforce people. Because whenever you are accessing any application, whatever you want, on the top left corner of the application, they are going to placing their logo. That means that respective organization's logo will be available here. When you go to the ICICI Bank application, on the top left corner, you will be having ICICI Bank logo. When you go to the HDFC Bank application, on the top left corner, they will be having HDFC Bank logo. When you go to some TCS application, nothing but TCS organization application, they will be having some TCS company logo will be available. Like the similar way, now this application has been built by Salesforce, so they are going to placing their own Salesforce image here. Now this this logo is going to be representing this application has been built by the Salesforce. Now beside that there is a small logo is available. Now this logo. Now this image is indicating the current release image. Okay, this is the current release image. Now currently you are utilizing the Spring 19 release. So this is the Spring 19 release image over here. Okay, this is the Spring 19 release image. Now on June 15th, Salesforce will be providing that Summer 19 release. So at that time, this release image will be getting changing automatically here. That means what? Whenever Salesforce is giving a new release, it may be winter, it may be spring, it may be summer, automatically this is Salesforce image will be the standard one, okay, which will be the common, and then this release image will be getting keep on changing automatically over here. Okay, this image will be getting changed. So based on this image, we can able to recognize which release of Salesforce that we are using right now. Okay, now, so here you can raise a question here. So for example, in this particular image, here now simply they are going to be displaying like as 19. When I place this mouse pointer, it is indicating like as 19, nothing but 2019 years release. Then if it is a 2019 years release, then what release it is? Is it a winter or spring or summer? How do we know? For that one, just click on this home tab. Okay, just click on this home tab. Once you click on this home tab, it will be indicating clearly to you over here. So now it is indicating that now we are going to be using the current release of Salesforce is Spring 19 for developers. So this is the release which we are using right now here. This is Spring 19 release. So that here we can able to verify the release also. Okay, just click on that home tab. The flexibility is available to you. Next. So they are providing a global search functionality. So this is the global search button, which is used to search for some information. Whatever the information that you want, we can able to search. Not only in one table, in the multiple tables also we can able to search for this information as well. The flexibility is available to you. So now here in this case, this global search utility is used to search for some information inside the Salesforce database. Next. After that, you will be having a small hyperlink that is called as switch to lightning experience. So now whatever the look and feel that we are using right now, this is the classic look and feel. Okay, this is the classic. And then we are having the lightning user interface also, which will be giving some attractive look and feel. That's it. Functionality, everything will be same, but few features are not available still. So inside that lightning, so still it is in implementation stage right now. So that here we'll see that lightning part as well. So we'll see both classic and the lightning both. How to use classic, the user interface, and how to use the lightning user interface. What are the differences? Everything we'll see practically. Now, in order to switch back to that lightning, we are going to be using this user interface, switch to lightning experience. Next. After that, it is providing the currently logged in users information. So whatever the user has logged in currently, the currently logged in users information will be getting visible. This is the first name and this is the last name of that user here. So after performing some operations inside my Salesforce account, if you want to log out from this account, just expand this one. Here you will be having an option called as log out. By using this option, we can able to sign it from your account as it is here. Okay. In order to sign out from your account, we are going to be using this log out button. Next, you will be having that setup menu. Setup menu is basically used to configure your application. Like whatever the Salesforce application has been given by the Salesforce people, now we can able to configure this application, okay, by adding some users, by granting the permissions to the users, managing which features should be visible to which users. Everything we can able to configure by using this setup menu. So upon click on this setup menu, it is populating. In the left panel, it is providing the setup menu over here. So this is the setup menu here. So this is the setup menu. This entire menu here, up to the last. Okay, up to the last. This is called as the setup menu, which is providing so many options to us, so many features to us through which we can able to configure our applications as well. Next, after that, we are having the help and training link. So which is used to get some online help. So whenever if you need any help regarding this particular feature in Salesforce, then we can able to use this help and training link. So by using this help and training link, we can able to redirect to the Salesforce documentation. There we can able to get all the user guides. Whatever the user guides are required, whatever the documents are required, whatever the case studies are required, everything will be available there itself. So that here we can able to access that, the user guide and the help information on free of cost. Now, the next one. The next one, it is providing a small pick list to you. Now it is providing a small pick list to you. So this is a pick list. This pick list is called as nothing but pick list in the sense drop down list, nothing else. Okay, drop down list. When you go to other programming languages or the other technologies, the people are calling it as a drop down list. But in Salesforce, this is called as pick list. Now, in this pick list is called as app launcher. This is called as app launcher, which is going to populating all the applications which has been given by Salesforce. So these are the various applications has been given by Salesforce by default. So Salesforce has given that sales application, service application, marketing application, app launcher, community, site.com, Salesforce charter, content. So these are the various applications has been given by Salesforce by default over here. These are the various applications has been given by Salesforce by default. So you know these application names as well. During our cloud services, we have discussed each and everything. Like a sales application, service application, marketing, community, site.com, Salesforce charter, content, that means knowledge base, everything we have discussed. So these are the various applications has been given by Salesforce by default. Now you can raise a question, sir, already you told that not only utilizing these applications, we can able to build our own custom application also by using Force.com platform. So by using this Force.com platform, we can build our own custom applications also. Like some banking applications, finance applications, insurance application, healthcare, any kind of applications we can build. So at that time, whenever I'm going to building my own application, then where those applications will be getting visible. So those application names also will be getting visible in this place itself here. After this content, those application names will be getting visible to you over here. That means that application may be a ready-made application given by Salesforce, or that application may be a custom application also which you have built. All those application names will be getting visible inside this app launcher menu here. So that we can able to see all those applications which you are having the access by using this pick list. By selecting this pick list, we can able to see all the applications information over here. Now, suppose for example here, currently the sales application has been selected. Okay, sales application has been selected. Sir, I want to access that service application. Just click on this service application name. Okay, click on this application name. That's it. Once you click on the service application related features will be getting visible to you over here. And then, if I'm selecting like some marketing related features will be getting visible to you on this tab bar. So on this tab bar, whatever the application that you selected, that applications related features will be getting visible to you. If I'm selecting sales related features will be getting visible here. Like as campaign, lead, account, contact, opportunities, forecast, contract, order, case, solution, product, like that. So now you know this terminology over here. So during our CRM process, we have discussed about this terminology. So what exactly the word campaign, lead, account, contact, opportunity, and the case, solution, all these terminologies we have discussed. So now here in this case here, so whenever you are creating an application, creating the Salesforce account, by default Salesforce is providing so many applications to you by default over here. Now, like a sales application, service application, marketing, community, like that. Suppose if you want to access any application, just click on that application name by using this quick list. Just click on the application name, the respective features will be getting visible to you on the tab bar. Now, next one. So now along with these applications, Salesforce has given a feature called as App Exchange. Because Salesforce has given a feature called as App Exchange. So what exactly is App Exchange? What is the use? What this App Exchange contains? Now let's see practically here. So now what exactly is App Exchange? Now let's see. For example here, assume that I have purchased a smartphone. Okay, I have purchased a smartphone. Assume that this is my smartphone, where I have purchased a smartphone from some Samsung. Okay, it's a Samsung mobile, which is like a some J7 Prime, whatever, anything, any model. I have purchased a mobile here. Whenever I'm purchasing a smart Samsung mobile or a smartphone, then by default inside this mobile they're providing so many ready-made apps. Okay, so many ready-made applications will be available to you. They're providing so many ready-made applications over here. They're providing so many ready-made applications to you and free of cost by default inside this mobile device. Okay, so by default they're providing so many mobile applications inside this device over here. For example, I'm using this mobile apps. Whatever the apps has been given by Salesforce, I'm using this mobile apps over here. Okay, I'm using all these apps. And along with these apps, I want some more. Okay, I want some more. Then what we can do? Do I need to build? No. Then from where we can collect here? For that one, when coming to my mobile app, I'm having a feature called as Play Store. I'm having a feature called as Play Store. Or it may be App Store also. If you are using that iPhone, you will be having App Store. So inside my mobile, I'm having a feature called as Play Store or App Store. So what do you mean by this Play Store basically here? What do you mean by this App Store? Play Store or App Store is nothing but a cloud space. Okay, this is nothing but a cloud space. This is nothing but the cloud space. So why I'm using this word cloud space is, now cloud space can be only accessible over the internet. So if you want to use this App Store, or if you want to view this Play Store, or what applications are there inside this, then for that one, first of all, we have to enable the internet. Without enabling the internet, we can't open that Play Store, we can't open that App Store. We can't see those apps. So Play Store or App Store is a cloud space which contains so many applications. Okay, which contains so many applications over here. Inside this cloud space, you will be having so many mobile applications are available here. Okay, we have so many mobile applications. We are having so many mobile applications out there. Now tell me, who has built these mobile applications? Samsung people? No. These applications have been built by the various organizations. Okay, these applications have been built by the various organizations and the various developers. Individual developers also. The people who know that platform to build the application, so those people has used that Android platform, and by using that Android platform or by using the iOS platform, the people has built these applications. Now these applications they are placed inside the Play Store or App Store. Now, in this case, Play Store or App Store is nothing but a cloud space which contains some thousands of mobile applications which has been built by the various organizations and the various individual developers. For example, if I know that Android platform, if I know how to develop the mobile application, then I can also build a mobile application and I can place into the Play Store also. That possibility is there. The flexibility is there. Now, so in this case, so many organizations and so many individual developers has built many mobile applications, and those applications they are placed inside this Play Store or App Store. It is a cloud space where whenever you are placing your application inside this cloud space, then it will be getting visible to all the users. The people who are utilizing that mobile phones, the people who are accessing that the App Store or Play Store, and then everybody can able to see your application over here. Now, now here in this case here, when coming to this Play Store, it is providing thousands of mobile applications. Now tell me, all these mobile applications are free applications? No. When coming to these mobile applications, we are having some applications are free and some applications are paid. Both are available over here. So whatever the mobile applications are available, all are not free applications. Some applications are the paid apps, like as when you go to some games. If you want to access any games, then those games will be the paid applications. Some of the games are paid applications where we have to pay that amount. Now, along with that, we are having some free applications are also available. Okay, we are having some free apps. So now, if it is a free application, then on free of cost, we can install that application into your mobile device. We can start utilizing this. And if it is a paid application, then whatever the cost is there for that application, that amount will be deducting from your mobile balance automatically by default. So this is the general process that we have. Like the similar way, by default, Salesforce has given so many applications to you. Okay. So by default, Salesforce has given so many applications to us. So these are the applications which has been given by Salesforce, like a sales application, service, marketing, app launcher, community, site.com, Salesforce charter, content. These are the various applications has been given by Salesforce by default. And along with this, if you want some more applications, then those applications you can able to access it from App Exchange. Okay, App Exchange. Now, just click on this App Exchange here. When coming to the App Exchange is exactly similar like as your Play Store or App Store. Okay, this is exactly similar like as your Play Store or App Store inside your mobile device. Because inside this Play Store, you will be having all the mobile applications are there, but in this App Exchange, you will be having all the Salesforce applications will be available. That means it will be having some thousands of applications are available, which have been purely built upon the Salesforce platform. Okay. So now App Exchange is a cloud space. Okay, App Exchange is a cloud space which contains so many apps, so many applications, which has been built purely on Salesforce platform. By using Salesforce platform, so many applications has been built. Then who has built this application? Salesforce people? No. So many organizations, so many individual developers has built so many applications, and those applications they have placed inside this App Exchange. So now here in this case, when coming to the App Exchange, it contains some thousands of applications which are related to the different categories, different domains. So all these applications are not related to the sales, not related to the service, not related to the marketing. We are having so many applications are available which are belongs to the finance related applications, some HR related applications, some ERP related applications, sales applications, service applications, marketing applications, And then so many applications, integration related, everything. So many applications are available here. If you want to see those applications categories, here we can able to see. So now here we can able to see that these are the various categories of applications are available over here. Here we can able to see that various categories of applications. That means by using Salesforce platform, that means Salesforce.com, not only building the CRM applications, we can build all the categories of applications also, whatever you want. Banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, manufacturing, marketing, consulting, any kind of application, whatever you want, you can build. Now, so that here inside this app exchange, we are having some thousands of applications. As of now, we are having more than 3,500 plus applications are there inside your app exchange. Okay, as of now, we are having more than 3,500 plus applications are there inside my app exchange, which has been built by the various organizations and the various Salesforce developers. So after completion of your course, if you are very strong in the technical part, that means here if you are having some idea to develop a specific application, then you can build and you can place that application inside this app exchange also. Through that we can do some business. We can make that application as paid so that the people will buy the application and we can get some revenue also. So that whatever the applications has been given by Salesforce inside this app exchange, all are not free applications. Some of the applications are free, some of the applications are paid applications. Then how do you know whether an application is a free application or a paid application? How do you know this one? So for that one we will see that here. Now whenever if you want to list out all the applications over here, now we can able to get the application based on the type. And then now based on the product collection also we can see. Based on the industry type also we can see. Based on the partners also we can see that. Like that here they have given so many options. Now if you want to see those applications here, now click on solutions by type. So now so many applications are available. Click on these apps so that we can see those applications here. Whatever the applications are available, all the applications you can able to see inside this user interface. So these are the various applications are available which has been given by Salesforce here. So which has been built by the various organizations which are available inside this cloud space called as App Exchange. So now we can able to see. Suppose for example, sir, I know, you can raise a question, sir, I know one application name. Can I find out that application is available or not? Yes, the possibility is there. For that one, just you can go to this search button over here. Inside the search button, you can type that application name which you are aware of that, and you can able to see that application information also here. That flexibility is there. Now, in this case here, we can able to see all those applications as well. Whatever the applications has been given by the various organizations, those applications you can see. Now in this case, whatever the applications has been available inside your Play Store or App Store, from those applications, the 56% of the applications are, okay, the 56% of the applications are the paid applications. Now, the 56% of the applications are the paid applications. Inside my App Exchange, inside my App Exchange, 56% of the applications are the paid applications. And the remaining 44% of the applications are free applications. That means almost 50-50. Okay, almost 50-50. So the 50% of the applications are free, 50% of the applications are paid. Then you can raise the question, sir, how do we know whether it is a free or paid? So once you go to this application here, it will be indicating clearly, is it a paid application or a free application? Now it is indicating this is a free. This is a free application. This is a free application. This is also free. And this is also free. This is also free application. And this is a paid application. Okay, this is a paid. Next, this is a free application. Like that, below that application name itself, you will be having that accessibility of the application. Is it a free or is it a paid? Now here we are having the paid application. Paid application. Here also paid application. This is also paid application. This is a free. This is a free. Like that here, you will be having some of the applications are free, some of the applications are paid. Suppose if you want to know that application information, okay, if you want to know any of the application information, just click on this application name itself, that's it. Okay, just click on this application name. Now, for example, let me explain about some information about an application here. Like as some DocuSign. Okay. I'm giving some information about that application, okay, DocuSign. So DocuSign is an application which has been built by an organization, okay, which has been built by an organization called as DocuSign. The name of the organization, name of the application, both are same. Now, so this is the DocuSign application. Why we are using DocuSign? To make a sign on the documents. Okay, to make a sign on the document through electronically. That means here, whenever we are having some contracts, whenever we are having some receiving some orders, whenever we are delivering some products, at that time, the customer has to make a sign on the document here. But in this case, if the customer is staying in very far location, then how can we go to that location to get the sign on the document? In order to just get the signature on the document, will you go to that much of far location? No. At that time, now we can inform to the customer, so please make a sign on the document electronically. Nothing but through the system, through the application, through some iPad. Through some iPad, make a signature on the document electronically here. So for that one, in order to do the electronic signatures on your documentations, we are going to be using this DocuSign application. So DocuSign application has been especially designed to make the signature on the documents electronically, without visiting that particular place. Okay, without visiting that particular place, so we can able to access the document over here. Now, in this case, if you want to see some information about this application, now when you come down of this user interface, here you will be having two tabs are available. Overview tab, now which is indicating the whole information about this application. What exactly is application, what features are available, what modules are available, what we can do with the help of this application, everything will be giving this information here. So we can see the overview of this application. And along with that, suppose if this application functionalities are exactly suits to my requirement, then I would like to use. Before using that, nowadays what happened, suppose before purchasing a product, first of all the people are looking for the reviews. The people are looking for the rating for the product in the market here. Not only for the product, whenever, if the people wants to watch a movie, okay, people wants to watch a movie, first of all they're looking for the rating. What is the rating for this movie? If the rating is good, then I will watch the movie today itself. If the rating is average, I will plan for the movie in this week. If the rating is bad, nothing but very low, at that time, I don't want to watch that movie. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my money also. That means what, based on the rating, okay, based on the rating, the people are taking some decisions. So here also, now, when coming to this application, now I would like to buy this application. So at that time, okay, so what will be the reviews of this application? I want to see that. For that one, there is an option called as reviews option. So as of now, 4,500 plus application, 500 plus people has given the reviews over here. If you want to see those reviews, then click on this reviews tab. We can able to see that reviews information as well here. Now, so we can see the review, nothing but the feedbacks of those customers. The customer who has utilized this application, those people has given some feedback. Now, so now one person has given this feedback, another person has given this feedback, another person has given this feedback here, and one more person some different feedback, so that we can see everybody's feedback along with the rating also whatever they have given. Now in this case, this person has given the 5 rating, this person has given some 4 rating, and then some more persons may be giving some 2 rating, 1 rating, whatever. So in this case, everybody has given some rating for this application, so that we can able to see the overall rating also. Now, as of now, 4,500 plus people has given that rating over here. From this one, 67% of the people has given the 5 rating, 27% of the people has given that 4 rating, 3% of the people has given 3 rating, 1% has given that 1 rating. The overall is 4.6 rating is available here. For out of 5, we are having that the 4.6 rating is available. Now here in this case here, if the rating is good, suppose if you want to use that application over here, before using that application, I would like to have a demo. Why? Because nowadays, for example, if you want to buy a 2 rupees pen, okay, if you want to buy a 2 rupees pen, first of all, we are going to be testing that pen, whether the pen is writing properly or not, whether it is comfortable to write or not. The people are testing that pen. Once the pen is very comfortable to write, if it is writing properly, then only we are paying the 2 rupees of amount to that shop people here. But if it is a 2 rupees of pen we are doing the testing, then this application is a paid application. Then definitely the people has to do some testing. People has to know how to use this application. For that one, they are giving an option called as watch a demo. Okay, there is an option called as watch a demo. Okay, you can see the demo of this application also. In that demo, they are clearly explaining that how to use this application over here. Okay, how to use this application. They are clearly describing inside this demo over here. So we can able to see this demo as well here. Here also will be having this. We can able to use the demo of this application. Now, for this application, what is the price they are indicating? Starting at $12 per month per user license. This is the cost of this application. This is the paid application, which is $12 per month per user license. Now, after watching the demo, if it is exactly suits, if you are ready to buy that one, then how can we buy? For that one, we are having a button called as Get It Now. Okay, Get It Now. Now, by using this Get It Now button, we can install this application into my organization. Okay, we can install this application into my organization over here. That means installing the application inside my organization means you are not into your local system. Whatever the memory space has been reserved by Salesforce for your organization, in that memory space, this application will be getting installed over here. Okay. So whatever the memory space has been assigned by the Salesforce, whatever the memory space has been allocated by the Salesforce for your Salesforce account, inside that memory space, this application will be getting installed automatically by default. Okay, from there, we can able to use this application features in order to automate your business processes. So that flexibility is available to you over here. So in this case, we can able to install the application inside our organization also. So if it is a paid application, upon click on this Get It Now, it will ask you to make the payment. So through that payment gateway, we can able to make the payment, and then that amount will be getting transferring to that organization who has built that application. So, but in this case, whenever we are going to paying that amount, okay, whenever you are going to making the payment here, making the payment. For example, the application cost is some $12. Okay, $12. In this one, whenever we are making the $12 of amount, okay, whenever you're making the payment of $12, then from this $12, 80% of the amount will be going to the organization who has built that application. Okay. 80% of the amount will be going to that organization who has built that amount. And then remaining 20% of the amount will be going to the Salesforce. So the remaining 20% of the amount will be going to the Salesforce. That means what? By providing this a cloud space, Salesforce is generating some revenue in the background. Okay. So by giving this a cloud space to the people, Salesforce is generating some revenue in the background. So as of now, how many installations have happened, I want to know. In this case, simply we can see. Once you click on this home tab over here, we can see how many people has installed these applications as of now. When you come down here, we can able to see. As of now, more than 6 million people has installed. Okay, as of now, more than 6 million people has installed these applications over here. That means what? 66,56,304 installations are happened as of now. These many number of people has installed these applications as of now. Now here in this case, now whenever we are going for the interview process, sometimes they will raise a question over here. Now have you built or have you used any application products? Then you can say, so we have used one application product that is called as some DocuSign for the electronic signatures. How to use that we'll see in the further classes as well during the integration process. Now, so this is what the feature which has been given by Salesforce like as App Exchange. Next, after that, once you go to this one, you will be having the two communities are available here. The first one is developer community. So what exactly the developer community? What is the use? Now, in this case, as of now, the many of the people are having some experience on some different technologies. The people who has joined this course, from those, many of the people may be having some experience on some different technologies. Like those people may be having the experience on some Java, .NET, or it may be Oracle, it may be SAP, whatever. But the people wants to switch their job into Salesforce. They want to switch their career into Salesforce. Because whatever the technology that we are using right now, like as some Java, .NET, in that one we don't have much growth. We are not getting much packages. We are not getting much opportunities. So for that one, I would like to switch my career to the Salesforce, because Salesforce is purely a cloud platform. So which is purely a cloud platform, which is having so many plenty of opportunities are there on all the levels. On the fresher level also we have some opportunities. Experience level also we have the opportunities. On all the levels we are having the various opportunities on Salesforce, because Salesforce is purely a growing technology nowadays, and that too is a cloud platform. So that so many clients are adopting the cloud platform nowadays. So in this case, I want to switch my job into Salesforce. So already, for example, I'm having some 5 years of experience on some Java or some .NET. Now I'm learning some Salesforce. After completion of my course, I will get into a job. So once I get a job on Salesforce, then I will start working on Salesforce implementations. So once I have joined into a job on Salesforce, every day my technical lead or my manager will assign some task to me. Okay, every day my manager or my technical lead will assign some task to me. So I need to work on that task. So whenever I'm facing any problem in the task, okay, upon implementing the task, if you have stuck up somewhere else, then how can we get the help? From whom we can get the help? To whom do we need to contact in order to get some help, in order to get out of from that problem? As of now, I'm having some 5 years experience on Java. I'm having so many of my friends who are working on Java. So currently, whenever I'm facing any problem, okay, whenever I have stuck up somewhere else upon developing the application through Java, I'm contacting one of my friend and I'm getting some help. But I don't know any guy on Salesforce. I don't have any friend who is working on Salesforce. Then how can we get the help? From whom we can get the help? This is a common question everybody is having in your mind. It's a common question. Because the technology is new for me. I know I'm a fresher on Salesforce, but I put some experience. Okay, I put some experience. I got some 4 years, 5 years experience I put on Salesforce. In this case, whenever I have stuck up somewhere else upon writing the code by using Apex programming or Visual Force programming, then how can we get the help? So now here in this case, no need to feel alone. Okay, no need to feel alone. No need to worry about that here. We are having more than 5 million people are available with you who are ready to help you out. Okay, more than 5 million people are available who are ready to help you out. So now here in this case, when coming to the Salesforce here, Salesforce is providing a platform. So they are providing a community called as a developer community. Because Salesforce has given a community called as developer community. So what exactly the developer community? Developer community is nothing but a platform. Already you know what exactly a community. Okay, during the Service Cloud features we have discussed the community concept as well. So then what do you mean by community? Community is nothing but a platform where a set of people or a group of people can communicate with each other. A community is nothing but a platform or it's a communication channel through which a collection of people can able to communicate with each other. Some people can post some information. Some people can reply to that. Some people can comment on that. Some people can like that. Some people can follow that. Like that here, we can able to communicate. We can share some information to the other people. We can share our problems. We can share our knowledge. We can get some solutions from the other people as well. We can get some suggestions also from the other people. So in this case, when coming to the Salesforce people has given a community over here that is called as a developer community. Now, what exactly the developer community contains? Now, in this developer community, okay, now just click on the developer community. Developer community will be providing all the resources for the developers. So whenever you are developing the application, whatever the resources are required, everything will be available inside the community itself and free of cost. Like for example, if you want to explore some more new technology in Salesforce, if you want to learn some new feature, then you can learn and free of cost. If you want any material, then you can get it from here. If you want any case studies, you can get it from here. If you want any user guides, you can get it from here. If you want any books, we can get it from here. Everything we can able to get it from here and free of cost. Generally, whenever the people are learning some courses like as Java, .NET, C, Oracle, at that time, then the people are purchasing some books from the bookshop. So they will go to the bookshop, they will invest some money, they will buy the book. But for Salesforce, there is no such books in the book market here. Okay, in book market, in the bookshops, we don't have any such books for Salesforce. Why? Because each and every user guide, each and every information, each and every case study has been given by Salesforce on free of cost to you inside this community itself. On free of cost, you can download, you can use it, you can read it. So no need to invest even a single rupee also. And that too, if anybody is publishing the books, okay, if anybody is publishing the books, at that time here, it will be difficult to arrange the latest content. Why? Because Salesforce is providing the latest releases for each and every 4 months. Okay, for every 4 months they are giving the latest features to you. In this case, if this bookshop people wants to include that latest features in that book, that is not possible for every 4 months. If it is for every 1 year or 2 years, then fine, we can print the book, we can sell it out to the customers. Because for the next 2 years, no changes in the book. But here what happened, for every 4 months we are having some new features. So printing the books for each and every 4 months is very, very difficult. For that one, we don't have any such books in the bookshop. So whatever the information that we need, whatever the user guide, whatever the case study, whatever the material, whatever the documentations, whatever the tools that we need, everything we can get it from here on free of cost. So inside this community, inside this developer community, we are having more than 5 million people are available. That means all the Salesforce developers who are available in the entire world, okay, in the entire world, who are all the Salesforce developers are available, all those people are the members of this community over here. They are giving clearly indication over here. Now it is indicating. So now join over 5 million Salesforce developers. That means here as of now inside this community, more than 5 million people are there. That means more than 550 lakhs people are available who are working on Salesforce. So now here in this community here. So what information is available inside the community? Now let me explain. So in this community it is giving that here. Now upcoming events, nothing but that the community people are going to be conducting some webinars also. They're conducting some live sessions regarding some features. Okay. regarding some features. They're conducting some live session, nothing but some knowledge sharing sessions. They are conducting some knowledge sharing sessions. So if you want to join that, then you can join into that events also. And along with that, if you want to ask any question, then you can ask your questions also over here. If you want to join any of the developer groups, then you can join. If you want to get any free tutorials, then you can get the free tutorials information also, material, documentation, everything are free of cost. If you want any tools, then you can able to get it from here. If you want to start your career from Salesforce, then you can learn Salesforce also and free of cost. And if you want to use any blocks information, then you can get this one. The whole information is available inside this community itself. So that here, when coming to the community, we are having more than 50 lakhs people are available who are ready to help you out, so that no need to feel alone. Don't worry about that. Even though you are having some 10 years experience on Java, now you are switching to Salesforce, so no need to worry about that. If you have stuck up somewhere else, then this community people will help you out. And that too, in this community, Salesforce support people are also the members here. In this community, Salesforce support people are also the members of this community. So that here, if nobody has given the solution, Salesforce support people will give the solution to you. That much of help, that much of support is available from Salesforce. That's what here, most of the clients and most of the people are adopting Salesforce implementations nowadays. Now, so now here in this case here, when coming to the community here, now the community is looking like very good. So much information is available. Everything we can get it from here. Then how can we join into the community? No need to join into the community, okay, manually. Whenever you are creating the Salesforce account, okay, whenever you are creating the Salesforce account, then automatically you will be the member of community by default here. Okay. Whenever you are creating a Salesforce account, then automatically you will be the member of this community by default over here. So no need to join into the community manually, no need to register for the community manually. You are a member of community, because once you create your Salesforce account, automatically you will be the member of this community here. So now in this case, suppose if you want to post any questions, then how can we post the questions over here? Now just click on this ask a question. Click on ask a question. Here we can able to see this information. So as of now, so many people has raised the questions over here. Like some people has raised the questions on Apex programming related. How many? 73,800 plus questions has been raised on Salesforce Apex programming. General development related, 50,000 questions almost. Visual Force related, 34,000 questions. Integration related, 11,000 questions. Trailhead, 9,300. And then lightning related, 8,000 questions. Like the similar way you will be having job board also. So after completion of your course, if you are looking for the Salesforce job, then just you can come to the job board over here. Here you will be having only the Salesforce related jobs. When you go to the Naukri or some any other job portals, there you will be having the jobs related to all the technologies. But I want only the jobs related to Salesforce. So that now, if any of the community member, if any of the Salesforce developer come across any opportunities in their company, those information that place posting inside this community over here. So from here, the people can search for the jobs information and they can able to apply for the jobs, and those community member will give you the reference also. That much of support is available inside this the community here, which has been given by Salesforce. So in this case, whenever if you are facing any problem, if you want to post your question, then just you can able to log in into this community here. How can we log in here? There is a button called as log in with Salesforce. That means whatever the credentials you are using to log in into a Salesforce account, use the same credentials to log in into your community also. Okay, no need to create a separate account for the community. Now, whatever the credentials you are using, whatever the username and the password that you are using to log in into your Salesforce account, the same credentials, the same username and password you have to use to log in into your community also. So for that one, this is a single sign-on application, SSO feature, single sign-on application. So that username and password are same, and then we can log in into our Salesforce application as well as developer community also. So this is the information about the community which has been given by Salesforce. So that here No need to worry about that. Even though you are new to Salesforce, okay, whenever you are stuck up somewhere else, then post your question inside this. Whenever you are posting any question, then this question information will be visible to all the 5 million community members. Everybody will be getting the notification. Like as your Facebook. Okay, like as your Facebook. So whenever I'm posting some information inside my Facebook account, then that information will be getting visible to all the contacts who are available inside my Facebook account over here. Now, so in this case, if the question is visible to all the people, if any of the person has know the solution, then they will give the solution over here. Okay, they will be providing that solution. So in this case, whenever if anybody has posted the solution, okay, if anybody has posted the solution, then immediately you are getting one email notification, your email ID, that so and so person has posted the question here. So has posted the answer. If the answer is the best suitable answer for your problem, if the problem has been resolved, then you can make it as a best suitable answer for the question over here. So that they will be getting rewarded as well. Okay, they will be getting rewarded also. For that one here, when coming to the Salesforce people are providing this community also, but this kind of community is not available in any of the programming language as of now. If you need any help, the people are looking into the Google. But we don't have any separate community for the Java. We don't have any separate community for .NET, for Oracle, for SAP. We don't have any community separately, which is organizing with that organization. But Salesforce is maintaining that community here because they would like to provide some communication between the developers. So that if one developer is facing some problem, then other developer will help out them. So for that one, they have provided this kind of communities as well. Each and every information is available inside the community are free of cost. Now, the next one. So once you go to that, the last feature, Trailblazer community here. So what exactly the Trailblazer community? This Trailblazer community is also called as Trailheads. Is also called as Trailheads in Salesforce. Trailhead is for what? Trailhead is nothing but a way of learning the Salesforce. It's a platform to learn Salesforce on free of cost. In order to learn the Salesforce on free of cost, just by going through the documentations or just by going through some basic videos, Salesforce has given that a community called as Trailblazer community, which is also called as Trailheads. Now inside this Trailheads, Salesforce has given that so many information related to the Salesforce. Whenever they're adding some new features as part of the new release, that information they're posting inside the Trailblazer community, that means inside the Trailhead, and then we can go to the Trailhead and we can able to attend those sessions as well. Okay, we can attend those sessions as well here. So we can go through the documentations and we can able to go through those videos also. Based on that, we can learn some Salesforce also. Okay, so these are the various of features has been given by Salesforce to you by default. Now, in this case, whenever we are having your Salesforce account, then we can able to get all these features. Now, the next one. So now here in the last session, we have discussed that whenever I'm going to be creating a new Salesforce account, okay, whenever I'm creating a new Salesforce account, then Salesforce is going to be providing some amount of memory space in the associated regions available server. Salesforce is providing some amount of memory in the associated regions available server. As part of server instances, we have discussed about that here. So whenever if any of the customer has been shared or showed his interest, then Salesforce is going to be allocating some amount of memory space inside the associated regions available server. Now, yesterday we have created our own Salesforce account. Whenever I'm creating the Salesforce account, then Salesforce will be allocating some amount of memory space or not? Yes. In which server it has allocated the memory space, then how do we know? So how do we know that? In which server Salesforce has allocated the memory space for my Salesforce account? Whatever the Salesforce account we have created, this is called as our Salesforce.com organization. Like for example, so now we have created our own Salesforce account. This is our Salesforce account. This is nothing but my Salesforce.com organization. Okay, this is nothing but my Salesforce.com organization. Then how do you know? That already we have discussed, for each and every organization, Salesforce is allocating some amount of memory space, and along with that, every organization will be getting identified by using a unique identification number that is called as organization ID. Then how can we see that information over here? So in which server the Salesforce has allocated the memory space for my organization? And then what is the ID of my Salesforce.com organization? What unique identification number has been allocated by Salesforce? I want to know that. Then how can we see this whole information? Now let's see practically. In this case, go to that setup menu over here. Okay, go to that setup menu. In order to know this, go to the setup menu on the top right corner. Now the setup menu will be getting opened at the left side, nothing but the left panel. This is the setup menu is available over here. In this one, go to the company profile. Okay, go to the company profile over here and expand this company profile. Here you will be having an option called as company information. Okay, here we are having an option called as company information. Click on this company information link. Click on this company information link. Now here we can able to verify. When you come down here, we can able to verify that. So now it is indicating for your organization, Salesforce has allocated the memory space inside a server called as AP0 server. Okay. In AP0 server, the required amount of memory space is available. So it is allocating the memory space in that AP0 server. Now for your organization, Salesforce has allocated one ID also. This is the organization ID. This is the addition of your organization, nothing but this is our free developer edition over here. And along with that, it is indicating my organization ID also. This is my Salesforce.com organization ID, which is a 18 characters alphanumerical number, which is purely starting with a 00D. That already we have discussed in the last session. During our server instances, we have verified this whole information as well. Now, so in this case, we can able to verify that here. Whenever we are going to be creating a Salesforce account, then on what server Salesforce has allocated the memory space. Now just we can come to the company information, and from there we can able to verify. So now in which server the memory has been reserved. Okay, this is one way to see that information. So you can raise a question, sir, do we have any shortcut to see how in which server memory has been allocated? Yes, there is a shortcut mechanism. Now just to go to this one. In order to know that here, okay, on what server the server memory has been allocated. So in this case, simply we can go to that URL. Simply go to that URL here. In this URL, you will be having that information, like starting with ap.salesforce.com. ap. That means what? AP0. If it is allocating the memory inside that AP4 server, it will be indicating like as HTTPS ap4.salesforce.com. If it is allocating the memory space in the AP8 server, then you can see ap8.salesforce.com. Here also we can able to verify in which server Salesforce has allocated the memory space for my organization. Okay, so we can verify that information also over here. So inside this Asia Pacific region 0 server, that's what it is indicating, simply AP0 and AP both are same. So now, if you want to verify here, for example, let me log in into a different account. We can see in a different browser. For example, I would like to log in into my different account over here. I'm using this Firefox browser. I would like to log in. I'm logging into my Salesforce account over here. Okay, one of the Salesforce account. Now I'm logging into that. Training that batch 68. Now, so now it is asking for me the verification code. Whenever we are logging into the application first time from a different system, Salesforce will ask you to provide the OTP. So now, for that one, it will ask you to configure your mobile number. If you want, you can configure your mobile number here, so that we can get that OTP to your mobile number. Suppose if you did not configure your mobile number, then automatically, whatever the email ID that you have given upon creating my Salesforce account, to that email ID, it will be sending the OTP over here. So we have to go to your email account, copy that OTP, we have to paste. Now let's see over here. Now, so in this case, this is one of a previous account over here. Now when you observe this URL, it is indicating that. Okay, now let me copy this URL here. I'm pasting this URL in this place. Now it is starting with what? API. That means what? In the Asia Pacific region, 9th server, API server, memory has been allocated for this particular organization here. So that here, it is going to be keep on allocating the memory space in the associated regions available server. So now don't think, now you can raise a question, sir, when coming to the Salesforce, for your previous account, it is allocating the memory space in the API server. For this new account, why it is allocating in the AP0 server? Why it is going back to the previous server? Now when coming to the Salesforce here, whenever we are going to be creating a Salesforce account, then if you are not using that Salesforce account since the last 365 days, okay, if you are not using that Salesforce account since the last 365 days, automatically your Salesforce account will be getting deactivated. Okay, it will be deactivating your Salesforce account, and whatever the memory space has been reserved for that account, that memory space will be getting released. If it is releasing that memory space, then inside the server it will be getting some free space, right? In that free space, it will be allocating the memory space for another account over here. Okay, because it is keep on utilizing the memory very, very efficiently. So that here, upon creating that Salesforce account, first of all, it will verify, okay, to which region this account is associated, and in that region, how many servers are available to verify, and then from those servers, in which server the required amount of memory is available, in that server to allocate the memory here. It is not mandatory to allocate the memory space for the new accounts, okay, always on the latest servers, not like that. Wherever, nothing but in which server the required amount of memory space is available, in that server it will be allocating the memory space over here for your account. Okay. So this is the process over here when coming to the Salesforce. So that just by looking into the URL, we can able to understand, okay, by looking into the URL, we can understand in which server the memory has been reserved for your Salesforce account. Okay. So these are the various basic features are available which we should be aware of as part of this Salesforce implementation. This is a whole information about the overview of the Salesforce and the features which they have offered, okay, to us as a developer. Now, so in tomorrow's session we'll see how can we customize these features over here.